give you no break. Not even your eyes, you're not giving no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Today we're going to start our reverse operation. Out there today we're going to be selling rock cocaine and marijuana. The least amount of activity that we have to have there, the better, so we can get in and get out and set up for the next one.
113 pieces of rock, and then 22 bags of weed. This is what we're going to be selling out here along with rock cocaine.
I want you guys to key off LaWanda as much as you can because she's got the communications with the surveillance van. So make sure if you're doing a deal that she's aware of it, and that way she can let the surveillance van know we got a deal in progress, and then surveillance van will have the cover units start moving in as much as you can. That's it. Let's do it.
Let's get them, guys. Shall we?
We're on a bus team. As soon as the eyeball tells us that a deal has been made, that one of our undercovers has sold narcotics to a customer, we move in, stop the vehicle, apprehend the subjects inside, and then they get transported to the command post in a marked police car, and then they're processed. A lot of the people that drive up in cars don't initially go to the buyers the first time they see them. They'll circle the block a few times to see what's going on, any police cars in the area, until they feel comfortable enough to approach the people.
Which two you want? Which two you want? Which two you want? Come on, man. That may Rob. Charlie, let me taste it. Go ahead. Let me taste it. Here's the other big one. Hold on. Why you? Hold on. Let me taste it. All right. That's good stuff. Hold on, man. Let me taste it. And you get to pick the other one out of here you want. Just hurry up. All right, man. Thanks. All right. Come see me, all right?
Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn the car off! Turn it off!
Put it in the car, partner.
I got him, Willie. Cuff him.
Straight up in here, partner. Straight up in here. Actually, you need help. What do you guys think? Here he comes around the corner.
He's coming towards us now. The blue Honda Accord driving up.
They done a deal with him yet?
No. We're gonna go do it right now.
Oh, you can taste it. You can taste it. Taste it. Want to? Yeah, it's real? Yeah, go ahead and taste it. My girl will do you. Oh, now.
All right.
It's real? Yeah.
Yeah, it's real, babe. We ain't gonna say you no fake.
Way out here.
All right.
All right, hey, when you come back, man, come back and right up. Easy, though. Easy. You might be coming across the street. Go, go, go.
He tossed the dope. Go ahead, Willie, get him.
Get up. Straight up, straight up in the air. Straight up in the air.
We're 10-15.
But if you have it on you, you need to tell me where you dropped it at.
I just told you. I don't know. I was freaking out.
Did you eat it?
No, I didn't eat it. I threw it.
If you eat that stuff, it'll kill you.
I didn't eat it.
You sure? We'll get your stomach pumped if you
I
did.
didn't eat it. I'm telling you. Why would I do that?
See, my concern is the kids, man.
Yeah, I understand.
And these local children.
I understand. No one driving this one.
He didn't realize there was another undercover car in back of him. He ended up pulling off to the side of the road after he threw the dope out. I don't think he knew what hit him. We were on him pretty quick.
There's a buyer potential buyer right
You
here.
can pick these guys out when they come across the street. You can pick them out as they're driving up.
Watch the kids.
Let them
go by. Let them go by. Westbound, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, he almost did. Could have shot him, bud.
He's going west. Go.
He's way up there. They're breaking it off.
We're not allowed to chase him to a point because he's only committed a crime that would morph into the category of property, and we're just not allowed a high-speed pursuit. He's the one that got away just now. And you'll have that every now and then. It's very rare that our unit usually has one, and it affects us very, almost even personal to a point, because we take pride in how many people we take to jail.
What happened to that one car that got away, man?
Well, he made the deal, and before the bus teams can get in to block him off the proper way, he got across Howard, and that's when you guys came in. What happened there? We tried to get the best angle that we could, keeping in mind and the kids right next to us and what have you. We tried to put the car in an angle where we'll probably force him off to the side of the road.
They just go around you?
Yeah, he just saw that opportunity, took that escape route, and he just went right past us.
You made the right call on that. The thing is, we got his license tag number. We're going to follow up on it, and it wasn't worth the pursuit. So you guys did a good job. You guys ready for tomorrow?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
That's what the squad's about.
Sex Crime Squad is currently investigating an offense that occurred on March 11th. The victim was a disabled motorist who received assistance from the suspect. The suspect then held the victim in his truck, beat her, and attempted to force her to perform oral sex. The victim fought free and fled on foot. As the suspect drove off, he ran over the victim with his vehicle.
Just like yesterday, you need to take the things we've gone over, get some of the standard calls, burglaries, do some more traffic stops, get working on that. Make sure your officer safety stays good. Get doing the basic report calls. Just get everything fine-tuned the way we need it to get. I've been with the department, it'll be 6 years in July. I've worked midnights for about 3.5 years, and then I've been on evening shift. Now I'm in field training, training the new officers when they come on the street. I think Jerry came out of the jails system in New York prior to coming here, and he's right on track. He's right where he needs to be, right where he should be for the point he is in his training.
Basically going to concentrate a lot on this weekend and just study the procedures and manuals so I could just be ready for Sunday and be ready for the exam.
The books are important. You stay on the books. As long as you stay with those books, when you get out here on these calls, the calls will come natural to you. Because the book's not going to mislead you. It tells you how to do everything we do out here. Gives you the basic principles of it anyway. We've got some subjects that broke into a school, and they're following them on foot now. They've got a couple of stolen snakes from the school.
Unit on frequency deals with snakes. Any unit on frequency that might deal with snakes. 5, 4, 5. And I've got some equipment for handling snakes before they hit. What do you need?
Where we got snakes at, Dan?
You got something to put in?
We
got 3.
There's no containers or anything we can put in
Where's the other one?
They're from the school.
Yeah.
They're all in the cage. You put in the truck.
All right. He's just shy.
We don't have any 5-gallon buckets or anything we can get just laying around here to put them in, or a garbage can? Just get a garbage can to stick them in.
Man, I'll tell you the truth. You want to call my mama, man?
Let's find out. Relax.
All right. Bro. You know I never steal, bro. You know I never steal. This is my brother's
Relax,
home.
man. We'll get it.
That's my brother's home, man.
Got the gun?
It don't shoot. It don't shoot. My brother broke it. Yeah, my brother broke it. The pin thing broke. He was telling me to take it in the horse home. I swear to God, man, please don't take me down time. Cause I ain't never steal nothing. I ain't been around, bro. You can hold me tight. Never mind. It don't shoot, bro. Tell you now, it don't shoot. You can see the pin thing missing. I stand probably 5 to 5, man. I never shoot.
I'll talk to you about the gun in a few minutes, all right? Just have a seat.
5 to 5.
We had about 10 rooms broken into at the Orange Grove where there were snakes. So we let the X-ray units know. Just then, well, we've been there about an hour. He said that he saw some kids running with snakes, and that's when the foot pursuit started. And that's Henry saw him coming through here, and we caught him. This one with both snakes all over him, and got him right there.
Okay.
Who's the guy that came after you with a gun?
I had never seen him. I never been down on this side, man.
Why did he come after you with a gun?
Because that man said he was finna shoot me.
All right, does the gun work?
So the boy, nah.
It still don't work?
It still don't work.
All right, we're going to test it. We'll find out for sure.
Test it. It don't work, man.
But you brought the gun for self-protection because some guy was going to kill you.
But I didn't know the thing was messed up.
But you don't know who the guy is? All right. All right, put your foot in the car. No, they're on him.
You got it in? Change
Okay, ma'am. What you can do is you can call up to W.T. Edwards and see if you can get to one of the HRS workers to talk to you and see about getting them released, okay?
Oh, no.
Well, it's better he goes to W.T. Edwards now than ends up in a shoot and gets himself killed with a gun that don't work.
Get him. You mad? I'm going to tell your up. They who take me to jail. You don't do that like that. I told you to stay home. You play ball, everything. Why you hanging with these people? You don't get killed.
Okay. Why don't you take your mama home? Do you need a ride or you want to?
Yeah, we need a ride.
Right.
Come on, Mama,
see if I get you a ride.
stop.
You kind of see how this whole thing started off is what they said was a simple burglary with some kids involving snakes and etc. You know, they see just some kids running with snakes, and then how fast it led right into a gun. And you know, this thing could have went from something that seemed to be real simple or not that big of a deal into something that could have been dangerous or deadly for somebody.
Well, the good thing is that we got one gun off the street today.
Yeah, we're part of the Auto Theft Task Force with the Tampa PD, and we're heading up to the Hillsborough River. We have a ring of stolen cars. What they're doing is they're stealing the cars. They're driving around probably till they run out of gas. When they get close to empty, what they'll do is they'll take the car and they'll put it at the top of the hill, push the car down the hill and let it run into the river. The cars then sink into the water where they can't be found. At this point, we believe there's about 10 stolen cars in the water, and we right now have the dive team out there trying to recover them.
Each jug represents what, a car?
At least one. No. Each jug represents cars, at least one or two that are still out there.
What are they doing?
Three.
They're laying on top of one another?
They'll float out, sort of kind of the same, depending on how they come down the hill. They'll float out and go about the same general area, depending on the angle. Then they'll sink on down, and they're laying on top of each other.
From what I understand, we can just go ahead and use state charges of littering, and the penalties are just as severe. So we're going to look at it from that aspect, not only grand theft, but like littering and environmental pollution.
Like I said, we have one car in there this morning. It was stolen 6 years ago, 1989. So there's no telling how long these cars have been under here.
The water that all these cars have been dumped in is basically the prime drinking water for the city of Tampa. And it's something that we've also all got to think about is what they're dumping all these cars in is what we're going to eventually drink.
Kevin, make sure you keep those people back while this thing comes up in case those cables go. We have to have a big heavy tow truck tow in the vehicle just to get it out of the water because of the mud and the dirt and everything. This is unbelievable. This is where it all ends up. All these kids going out here stealing cars. thinking they're having a good time, and look what it's doing. It's costing millions of dollars worth of damage. All these beautiful cars. Like, look at this Honda coming in. It was a brand new car a year ago. Now it's just totally gone. It's destroyed. It's not worth anything. For what? To joyride around? And even then, Kevin, you know, there's no punishment. They don't do anything to these kids.
Right, it's the same kids over and over doing the same crime. And
just
right
ruining
back
these
out on the
cars.
streets.
Okay, let's go. Let's go on down to Robles Park. That seems to be the hot area right now. Let's see if we can pick up on some of these kids stealing some cars. It's Friday afternoon. They're all out of school. You know it's going to be busy. Let's see if we can get up on them and put an end to some of this stuff right here, okay? Let's see if we can get somebody in a car and get them in jail, all right? Before they continue on with this silly nonsense.
Okay, I'll meet you over in Robles Park,
All right,
man.
what's going out there? Everything's ready to roll. The plane's up, the computer's working. Let's see if we can do some good, okay?
Okay, Sarge. Right. We're 1051 over there now.
See you out there.
Okay.
21st Ave. We're going east on 21st Avenue. East on 21st Avenue.
East?
We have a white Chevrolet vehicle that's, at this point, running stop signs and traveling at a high rate of speed. What we've just found out is that there is a vehicle fitting the same description on our hot sheet. Hot sheet is something we get every morning that tells us what's stolen and what's out there to be caught. And a car fitting this description is on the hot sheet. And they're still
Okay, you're going into an apartment complex,
still going to be traveling.
Going to apartment complex on 54th Avenue South. It's in the middle portion here. They're bailing out. They're bailing out. Got a black male with gray shorts and a dark top running southbound. Got another black male with black shirt.
Okay, you got some more units coming in now.
I'm on the east side. Which way is he in? Right there, right there. Black pants, no.
Black pants. Black pants.
Wait,
shirt.
give me. Right, give me a radio.
Southbound on the field. Up to the direct south portion of the apartment complex.
Which one? Yeah, which one?
Black door's gone.
There he is.
That's the last place I saw.
Get out, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
I got an open door there.
Let me see your hand.
Get your hands up!
Yeah, black long pants or short pants? Black shorts? Black shorts, no shirt. Simple.
Okay, let up.
All right, man?
No.
Hold on, sir.
Okay, we got him. We got him. Hang on.
Check with those other guys. See if there's any more.
Back by the poles. Left side. Keep going.
You okay?
Let's get up, man. Come on, let's go. Time to go, babe. Hold on. You better search them. We got, right now we got 2. We're still looking for 2 more. They're in here somewhere. I believe they ran inside of one of the apartments. Yeah, that is the driver. This is the vehicle right here. I believe it was reported stolen yesterday in Tampa. You can look at the steering column right here. It's broken. I'm just glad we caught him. This has probably been in the lake, and we've probably been recovering it another week or 2 weeks or maybe a month from now.
Just thought it started at 22nd and 26th Avenue and ended up in St. Petersburg.
Yep. It's fortunate that the only water this car will be seeing is a little bit of rain.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Thanks, Ted. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.